Hi, I am with Dave Crossley, who is joining me today to talk about a really exciting outdoor COVID friendly thing that's happening this summer. And I will say that I'm really excited because I have my tickets for one of the shows. Can you tell me what we get to look forward to?
Yeah, sure. So we're doing some outdoor cinema once again. We made our debut of Alfresco flicks at Ford Park last year, and we're back again in August and September. This time we're doing two weekends, 6 films in total. Just to remind myself, we've got Blues Brothers, Dirty Dancing. Those are on the first weekend, August 20th to the 22nd. Saturday night is still to be confirmed. And then we're back on the 10th to the 12th of September with the Goonies, which you mentioned, which we're very happy that you're going to be joining us at. That's kind of like the family-friendly evening. Family discounts are included. Beetlejuice on the 11th. That's a personal favourite of mine. Hoping that people are going to come dressed up kind of freaky to that one. And Rocket Man on the Sunday, the 12th of September. So yeah, hopefully something for everybody there.
So where is it, and sort of what can we expect if, when I show up for my exciting Goonies Night Out, what am I going to find?
It's on Ford Park, beautiful Ford Park, amazing park in Ulverston. You will find a big old gigantic screen, and what we're doing that's different this time is we're going to try and make a bit more of an evening of it, and we're going to start off the night with some live music and some DJs, and then just to give it a bit more of a kind of little event, sort of festival sort of feel. And last time, what did we show that where people dressed up? Greatest Showman was good on the Saturday night because everybody came as like ringmasters and kind of characters.
I remember the pictures. It was great.
It was so cool. And we just like to do that because it kind of adds to the atmosphere and makes it a much more fun evening when people get involved. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun evenings for everyone.
Okay, I will admit that I've been kind of thinking about how I would dress for the Goonies. I think I want to do Data. All the gadgets and the trench coat. I think I'd do a pretty good one. So you have this project going on, and it's wonderful because I normally talk about on my show all the different events that are going on in an area. So, sporting events or musicals and things like that. And there hasn't been much to talk about in the last year. So it's really exciting that we've got these programs that are going ahead that we can look forward to. Looking forward, because you've always been involved with a lot of these sorts of projects, what are you looking forward to sort of in the next year or so?
Obviously just gagging to get back out there. My life has been events for like the last 2 decades. So it's been obviously rather frustrating to not be able to get involved and do that. So yeah, just getting back on track with the various things that I've been involved with for the last few years. So, the Planet Mirth comedy nights, which we were running at the museum, Laurel and Hardy Museum, hoping to take that on the road, get outside for some gigs. Hopefully the Coronation Hall will open up again because we're all missing that. We can do some comedy in there again. And looking towards to next year, just really, really excited about the return of another Fan Fest, which we've obviously had to cancel a couple of times now. It's a real shame, but work has begun on next year to make it the biggest and best one yet. So yeah, very excited about that.
Do you know, I've kept for the last couple of years now, I've kept the hats, the bowler hats to decorate. And I finally actually they've gotten, because I've been waiting for another Fine Fest to come back. They're not in the best condition for that. So that's another thing to look forward to next summer is my another Fine Fest sort of outlet.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we should be making some more of those for the crowdfunding. They went down really well.
Yeah, they did. One of the things that I'll say that I've known you for, since literally, actually, I'll tell you this, Dave. The very first time I was even in the north of England was almost 13 years ago. I had literally just landed in the UK, drove up from Manchester to Ulverston overnight, and the next day was at Kendal Calling.
Okay.
It rained for 3 days straight, but that's when I first met you. So, so yeah, that's when we first met. It was a Kendall Calling. You were doing wristbands, and ever since then, I keep seeing you over and over again at these events, and it feels like you do all this stuff for Ulverston. And I was wondering, why is that important to you?
Oh wow. Well, I was born in Ulverston, and just so I moved away for a while. Was in Manchester and Lancaster, but the place drew me back completely, and I fell back in love with the town maybe like 13, 14 years ago, and it's where I want to do my thing. Like I was running events in Manchester, which was great. I was running events in Lancaster, which was great, but there's nothing better than seeing the people in your hometown just come out and have the greatest time and come together as a community. It feels great to be able to do that. I feel very, very lucky, especially with the festival, seeing thousands of people out on the streets, having the best time, and, being creative and putting local acts on, alongside, some of the best sort of like national and international touring artists, and bringing like world-class entertainment to our streets rather than making people have to travel to the cities to go and get that. It's really, really lovely to be able to bring that here. So yeah, it's a privilege.
Thank you thank you for everything that you do, because it's always something that we get to look forward to several times in the calendar, some Dave Crossley event. But also thanks for being on the show.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me.